It's time for your Go Time music. Sixteen cars make the field for race 2 of THRL right here at Iowa Speedway. Brand new track. These cars have never seen this new surface. Green flag is up. Green flag is out. Ladies and gentlemen, THRL race number 2. Raymond Wimmer leading the field. We are underway. Raymond Wimmer, he knows exactly who he's racing right now. He's been racing Pete Tart since PAL Racing was created. Pete Tart has quickly gapped him over in Season 4 of PAL Racing from 2024 to 2026. Pete Tart has been one of the most prestigious and one of the most valued drivers in the PAL Racing garage, and Raymond Wimmer, some believed he was one of the most undervalued. Another abysmal season in PAL. He has his own team. You could see on the hood of that car, Eckhart Coffee Roasters, the Eckhart Coffee Roasters Motorsports team. He grabbed 3 of his fellow racers from PAL, 3 of the best we have to offer, to join himself in a 4-car operation. They're all there to make him better. But it looks like the clock is coming early because Raymond Wimmer is showing speed and he has no teammates around him with that ECR banner. Has Raymond Wimmer, after 2 years racing for us, has he found this car out?
So you're just going to see people moving, setting up the corners. You know, entries are wide, especially in one. Like right there, Joe Houston setting up Owen, getting him around in the front straightaways, but here comes Owen. He's going to set him up. So it's really just a bigger Richmond.
And you can already hear Owen Bridges, hear him playing with that throttle, trying to get that car to rotate. He is already tight. That car not doing what he wants it to do. He is getting tight. John Little will go by, so maybe Owen Bridges burnt off those tires just a bit. Pete Tart challenging Raymond Wimmer for the lead at the flag stand.
Raymond is really taking it wide. I'm surprised he's not trying to shut the door off of Pete out of the exit of these corners. If you really shut the door here out of corners, you'll kill their momentum.
I think he really wanted to experiment with entering high and running just on that line of where the pave hits the old asphalt. And it worked out for him. He's able to clear now. And look at him. He's not quite getting down to the white line. Maybe, I guess, kind of a late apex. But he's just driving really well, and now Pete Tart is looking for another angle to attack. Here comes Pete.
Pete's trying to do what he kind of did, just right, not really right above it, but kind of diamond it, but an opposite diamond, enter high, let the car rotate a lot down low, and get the run on the straightaway. That's what he's really doing. He's really backing up the corner. You can hear it, and then his car's going to rotate right around there, and look at the rotation he gets over Raymond. That might be a late race move later on, is that second to third lane on the pavement, getting more rotation around somebody.
Raymond will watch him go by, and I think he's going to follow behind Pete and take notes, but we knew it wasn't going to be long until Pete was able to grab the lead.
That shows us the, if a late race caution comes out, that shows us the speed you can have if you absolutely go 100%. And right now we're seeing the speed of Joe Houston on a long run. Raymond trying to do the same thing Pete Tart kind of did, but he's not really rotating. He's keeping it up there. That's interesting.
On board with Joe Houston. Helmet cam. There's a little bit of excess wheel input than what I'm comfortable seeing. I don't know if I can really hear him using the brake to turn, but he does clear Raymond Wimmer. Now, Joe Houston really good at this track. Pete Tart good all around. Can he reel back in Pete here before we get into our fuel cycle? And Joe Houston is about to be under attack by the Gooner. Look at Joe using the unpaved part of the track. There's a lot of marbles, loose rubber up there. But sometimes, I mean, back in the day, there was speed. I say back in the day, pre-most recent update for iRacing. But that is where you play defense.
Yeah. Back in Iowa, that was your defense, was running the top, running the bottom, almost like running it like a mile and a half, arrow blocking, as kids would say. But you're really just trying to take lines and trying to find speed.
Thanks for bringing down the energy here in the booth. We look down playing Joe Houston going backwards. Here comes John Dodal and Ball Fans Jr. I'll tell you, I could use some fans for my balls.
What?
Pause.
Yeah, anyways, that was brought to you by Burger King.
Also entering pit road. So now I believe that cycle's going to open up. Pete Tart still out front. When will he pit? And I wonder, is Joe Houston a big enough threat for Pete to where Pete needs to consider coming in and that being his battle? I know Joe started to fall just a bit, but can these guys catch Pete Tart on pit cycle, Blakely?
They could, but it's going to be a hard fight. I'll tell you that much. They're going to have to fight their ass off. It's plain and simple. There's no other way of putting it. He's
sure? No other way of making that statement again?
No.
Pete Tart down pit road. You could tell her that. Phone it in. Your leader now hits pit road for fresh rubber. Aiden Gould still out there on track with John Dodal. Mickey Sondara also still out there on track. So now that Pete Tart. Now that Pete Tart's heading down pit road and getting into his box, what is the strategy? Does Aiden need to smack it now? But he stayed out in one more lap. And right now, John Dodal is reeling in Aiden Gould. Both cars yet to pit.
Yeah, Aiden.
Oh, Raymond Wimmer in the fence.
Where was he going?
He's yet to pit as well. Chris Wolford will head down pit road. There's Raymond. There's Aiden.
Yeah, Aiden's running like 25s right now. He's running like 25 something. 25 O's, 25 1s.
Surely you can't be expecting a caution. One is not going to come out. It's going to be a caution-free race. What are you waiting on?
Hell if I know, it's Aiden.
And whatever it is, Dodal and him have the same strategy. Dodal is he just wants to run down Aiden and go for the lead at this point. I mean, what else are you going to do?
I don't know. I actually don't know what they're doing. This is mind-boggling me right now.
Are they trying to save a set for the end? There's just no yellows to fall. It can't help you.
I mean, at this point, they can make it to the end on fuel because they ran 80 laps.
Is that the play? Is that what they're trying to do? One stop the show? Can it even?
I think one stop.
Can it transpire into having the advantage over a two-stop out of Pete Tart, Joe Houston?
And that I don't know because I don't think there's gonna be a caution. So I mean, I get the gamble, but he made it through the field. I think he had a legit shot to fight Pete, and yet he's betting on a caution.
There's Pete Tart. Oh wow! Wow! What just happened? Oh, Ricky Wentworth. Ricky Wentworth. I don't know what happened. Oh, it's Steve Clark. No incident reported as Steve Clark, but he's dead in the water. Let's take a look at the replay. Oh, that car is destroyed. We do have an incident reported as Steve Clark. Here we go. It was with Ricky Wentworth, I'm going to expect. So what happens? So Ricky, he loses the car. Does he back right up into Steve? Oh, blinks out. He hits Steve while he's blinked out, kills the 50. Aiden Gould in the restart zone. His command green flag is out. And all of a sudden, the Gooner, worried about him at the beginning of the race, now he is leading. And Pete Tart, because he got the free pass, had to get EOL'd. He's all the way in the back.
Yeah, Pete's going to be fun to watch, though. I'm going to tell you that right now. All the way in the back. He's going to have to cut through traffic, kind of what Aiden had to do. So this race got completely flipped. I'm interested in what John's going to do, though.
I think he's just going to follow Aiden.
Oh, my God. Pete Tart is cutting up in traffic right now like he's in Atlanta. Oh, my God.
on board with Pete.
Oh, and somebody spun. 17. Jamie. Jamie just spun. Rip. Keeps it off the racing surface.
Exit of 2, keeps her together. Raymond Wimmer in the fence. Pete Tart now battling Mickey Sondara for position. He'll get around Mickey now into 5th. Looks up underneath George Ballfans Jr. for 4th. Again, a massive tire difference between Pete and all these guys.
Everyone's just running the top. Still. Even with old tires. I mean, and they're kind of hanging on, but not as much as, I mean, what is that? It's about, what, 20-something-ish laps difference?
Yep. And right now, Pete Tart into 4th. He's 3 seconds behind Joe Houston, or sorry, 5/10 behind Joe Houston. Joe Houston is 3 seconds behind John Dodal. Remember, Joe still on those old tires. Last lap, he pit 56. Pete Tart 81, as well as John and Aiden. And Pete Tart will go by Houston. Yeah, let's talk. Hey, we got passer protest on this car. Jacob, tell them about the podcast.
Look, if you don't listen to it, you're just lame. It's basically a live action newsletter, and you also get power rankings for Frontier, well, depending on what day, and you get power rankings. I don't know if you guys are really venturing out to other leagues yet.
We do a full one gig week coverage, so we touch on everything that happened throughout the week. Typically, either Aiden or Matt are on the show, and so they ran the Pickle Gang race. They'll have some input. We have special guest episodes coming soon. Throttle-Hopper Racing League owner John Dodal, who's running 2nd right now, he's going to have a special guest appearance this weekend. A lot going on, but yeah, born from Pal, but we're trying to make it stretch.
I was
5 laps to go with Aiden.
I was going to say something. I'm not going to say it over here.
Oh, my gosh. John Dodal actually did close in the gap by just a few tenths before he stalled out right around 1.3, but Aiden Gould, the strategy works out for him and John. 4 to go.
I want to see a Hail Melon by John. That'd be awesome.
I don't think there's enough.
No, I don't think so either, but it'd be cool.
Thing is, John did just get a 10th on Aiden, so at the end of this race, John just a little bit quicker, was gaining on Aiden. Might be pushing pretty hard, too. Aiden Gould, 3 laps to go here at Iowa. White flag, 1 more lap to go for Aiden Gould. John closed in 4/10 and 3 laps. Nice effort out of your league owner, but unless he pulls a Hail Melon and it's able to work here at Iowa, Aiden Gould, your winner, finished 2nd last week at Atlanta Super Speedway. Has been in a little bit of a dry spell, especially with the Frontier Truck Tour, but Aiden Gould, out of turns 3 and 4, will get the win right here at Iowa.
Tire grinder, good win there, Aiden.
Thank you.
Hey, I got the first one, you got the second one.
Raymond Wimmer, the first to congratulate him, he goes, hey, I got the first one, you got the second one. Aiden goes, uh-huh, or mm-hmm. Oh, Aiden Gould gets your win. John Dodal, 2nd. Pete Tart, heartbreaking loss for him in 3rd. We look back towards the front stretch. Aiden Gould burns it down. One heck of a race, Blakely.
Yeah, one heck of a race. One heck of a strategy call by these two. Just hanging out there. Had no plan at all, basically, when we interviewed them. And that was in short term. Had no plan. I'm just gonna run it to the end. So, a little bit of luck helps. Better to be lucky than good, I guess.
All righty, Blakely. I'll let you take on this interview with your winner.
Well, Aiden, you get the dub. You finished 2nd last week. How are you feeling?
I feel tired. That actually wore me out a little bit. It was fun. It was a fun race.
You
Well,
got
you're
to feel. Oh, go ahead.
Noah said I was taking an interview and then tried to steal my show. Anyways, that's gonna be it. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, Aiden.
So Aiden, can you?
All right, you know what? No, you take it. Screw you.
So Aiden, you got to see new Iowa with this repave. What's your biggest takeaway, and what are your concerns, or what are your praises as we look at this race into Power Racing Season 5?
Yeah.
You weren't
It's a
going to
lot
ask that
different.
good of a question, were you, Blakely?
It's a lot different. You can push a little bit harder now, but I mean, it's just really a two-groove track. I would still want the old Iowa back. I think everyone even said that the old Iowa was better, but I mean, it'll definitely be interesting in PAL. Strategy will obviously be interesting as well, but overall, I think it was a good race, but I think we all want to see old Iowa back.
Absolutely agree. Congratulations on the win, Aiden. Raymond Wimmer got the first. You got the second.
Peel again next week.
Okay. Let's go ahead and talk to your league owner finishing P2 tonight, John Adodal. John, Noah, and Blakely in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
So when you saw Aiden staying out, what made you want to continue on his strategy, and what were you thinking? What was going through your head?
And I love Iowa. I really do. And I really like the tire saving aspect to it. And I was planning on going to as close as I could get to 100 because I thought it might give me the best chance late run towards lap 150. So that was, and then we got a caution.
All righty, John. Well, second spot here in your league, second race. I look forward to seeing how the rest of the season plays out. Where are we going next week?
That was something we were just talking about. I wish that I had that information for you right now.
It's all right,
Man,
John. We'll send you back, buddy.
Thanks, man.
We'll send John back. Jacob Blakely, do you want to do this interview? I got a feeling it's going to be a little bit heartbreaking for Pete. We're going to hear some emotion.
I don't know. We'll see what side of Pete we got. Pete, you had a dominant car all day, and you absolutely get screwed by caution. How do you feel right now?
I mean, yeah, it sucks. Happens, though. I mean, I was catching Dontel, and then Lapper burned my tires, but yeah, I mean, it was fun.
Yeah,
How do you feel?
Ask you, and that is, how is it like feeling going through traffic with fresh tires and everything, like with the new repave?
It's terrifying to say the least. Absolutely terrifying.
Really, why is that?
I mean, they're not like, I mean, everyone's going for everything, and the tire difference, you would like a lot of people have a lot of different grips. So if someone like goes down your inside and then they just come straight up the track into you, you have like no idea what's coming. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Well, Pete,
Also,
you got
when
to
they waved around. I have no idea why I had to go behind the wave around people. I'd never seen that happen.
I think it's because you were the free pass car.
Yeah, I was, but then they got waves, so shouldn't. Oh, I don't know.
You get EOL'd if you're the free pass because you were able to pit. They didn't. FYI.
Oh, well.
Oh, Pete, congratulations on the top 3. Aiden Gould said you'll win next week. We'll see you.
All right, see ya.
I don't know about you, Blakely. That was the most awkward stretch of interviews and race I've ever had. But Throttle-Hopper Racing League brings us another good one from right here at Iowa next week. Right here, same time, same place tomorrow. Lickety Slicks at Volusia. And that concludes One Grid week 5. Almost already done with the week, Blakely. Can you believe it?
Nah, honestly, the week's flying by, especially after a Monday.
Yeah. Can't wait to get drunk with you again, Jacob Blakely. Thank you for joining me in the booth today. I really appreciate it. We actually, I'm really happy you came up here, filled the time. Thank you, everybody that was watching at home, and we'll see you next time.